Hi, can I ask you a question? When does computer hacking become a crime? In other words, when does the interception of communications actually become a crime? I was using the internet cafe at the bus station.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know whether you've had any troubles there.
No, not at all. Me, anyway.
All I was doing was...
What's the station here?
Yeah. Was watching YouTube. Basically downloading my own content, which is my own app on YouTube. And there was an individual behaving suspiciously beside me. So I thought, what the hell's all about? And now he'll be on camera. And it was later to basically happen. He went away, and it's almost like he noticed that I'd found out basically what was happening.
What was he doing?
Well, it's not what it was. You know when somebody gives off body language and they give off a certain thing. So I took a look at his screen and he was chatting to somebody. And I don't know what it was, but he was chatting to somebody. So in terms of like him pushing buttons and stuff, I can't tell you. I can't prove that part. He's in his own computer. So I looked into the apps, the apps, the settings and stuff.
On your computer?
On my computer, and it was coming up at PC 10. So I looked at it, and I'm PC 11. Now the network was coming up PC 10. Now it shouldn't be doing that. It should be coming up your own. No, there was a list. There was such a queue. It was so busy. There was people everywhere. It was ridiculous.
So they're the ones who are responsible for the actual news.
Well, I've had this before. And when you tell the owner, well, when you tell somebody, oh, there's nothing I can do, report it to the police or whatever.
I don't know what we're going to do.
No, but yeah. The point is that he shouldn't be.
He shouldn't be able to access your terminal.
But he was doing. But I took snapshots.
Okay. And
so
what did he do? Did he do anything? Or?
Well, as soon as I took the snapshots, it was quite interesting. Obviously, hopefully the bus stations, the closed circuit, you may be able to see him leaving within a couple of seconds.
Well, what are we going to check?
I'm just saying.
You think it's on camera?
Right. Well, hopefully, I don't know where your cameras are in the bus station. But I know the CCTV in the actual cafe didn't have one, because I looked around and I thought, well, you can see him leaving as soon as I'd taken that snapshot of it coming up on PC 10, you see.
And what you were looking at YouTube at that time?
Yeah. And it shouldn't be coming up network.
No, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's really down to the provider.
Of course. Of course, but well, that's what I'm saying. Where does the legal definition start and end?
No, I'd have to dig very deep for that.
So if somebody can intercept a cafe owner's network and then use it on their own? Because
no, they shouldn't be doing that. But obviously the rules would be different for your own personal computer or a computer that people would use.
Of course. But the thing is, because he was observing my network in my computer.
But how do we know that he was observing it? Even though he's using, his computer, how do we know he was observing it? Do we know that for sure?
Yeah, because it came up under the forensics. It's like when you go into Windows 10, you go into the main start screen. You can actually see which computer is using copying software. Is viewing you.
It's quite specific.
It's very. I've got the snapshots of it, so if the police want to see that, they can see that.
I don't think it's something we'd investigate on.
No, but so is that legal then for somebody to snoop?
Yeah, I can find that out because it's a public computer. It may have different rules. Okay.
Of course. Thank you.
When you get back
but the officer hasn't turned up, your program's waiting. We're all waiting for him, so obviously they're delayed by something. It's, the name of one here is Jeff Coventry. Well, we've been watching this since 2:30, so... No, he's not on the match. So wherever you are. No, if we get out of goal that way, go
Excuse me, sorry, can you call the young lady that was on there? Because I need to tell her that I can't make it to the police station. Sorry. Thank you. It's the investigation team, normally wouldn't pursue investigation.
Okay.
They're saying there is a potential offence, but it depends on how he's accessed your terminal.
I see.
But he definitely doesn't work there, does he?
Definitely not. What he did is he went away. He came in. In fact, there was three of them. Well, there was two of them who did know one another but weren't speaking to one another because I was watching them carefully. He went out. He walked away, and he came back about 10 minutes later. Without going to the reception office, which you'd normally say, can I have that computer there, please? He went round the other side and went on computer 7, went on that for a few minutes. He went away. Another individual came over who did not work there, messed around with the machine for a bit, and then walked away.
The thing is, we will have to know how they've accessed it, how they've put the spyware on it, how they managed to get authority somehow by wrong means.
Okay.
But the problem is, at the moment, nothing's been taken from yourself, has it? Your personal details.
Not that I know of, but like I say, I mean, if the police do that, then that's fine. I've got no problem with that. But when crooks and individuals do it,
And you're open to give that kind of forum.
absolutely, and I'm not going to tolerate that. I mean, if this wouldn't happen today, I wouldn't be here because it's going straight to the station. But
to be honest, that all needs to be dealt with the cafe first of all. We wouldn't intervene at the station.
Even if my identity is stolen.
How do we know that?
No, but at a further date because of the inception of the network.
Yeah, we'll have to look at that.
Do you want me to leave my name and address? Alright, okay. Yeah.
What's your name?
It's Jeff Ray. Geoff. Ray, R-E-Y. It's 26 Humphreys Drive. Humphreys. That's in Kidderminster. DY10 1XQ.
What's your contact number?
Oh God, I've got a brand new. No, I have. I can get it to you. It's just it's a brand new number. Yeah.
And do you know the name of it?
I don't know. No, there's only one in the bus station. It's yeah, it's one in the bus station.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem with these places. They never know. They should be able to.
What they do, it's quite easy. They basically can use copying software. What they do is, it's like a device they use. It picks up your terminal, your network. What they do is they hijack the main network and take the network for themselves, for the computer that you're using. Therefore, they're able to observe, copy, and monitor all your information that you type in, that you're watching.
That's really dangerous. That should really be dealt with by the cafe.
It is illegal, yeah, but what they're actually doing is illegal. I mean, if you can get the device out of their hands, that is basically, it is a crime.
Okay, well at this stage, like I said, it's really an absolute interest to investigate at this stage, because all you've told me is that someone watched you doing YouTube or whatever you were doing there.
Well, they basically watched me punch my details in, my passwords.
So what can they get from YouTube? That's what I'm saying. Can they get
They can get on my Twitter and get my emails. If you get,
I would change your password then to...
Yeah, and the thing is, obviously, I shouldn't have to do these.
No, I know that.
I should. And if people are going to commit crimes in order to do it, in order to get personal information, then they should be dealt with by the law.
But it is down to that internet cafe in the first instance. We won't be able to investigate every single incident.
Of course.
It's not going to happen.
If you want, I took the screenshots proving that it was PC10 next to me that commandeered the network.
Well, can you say that mystery?
Yeah, I can keep that.
In the future, transpired.
Yeah.
You've been, forging something, we use something forging. Then we've got that as evidence.
Well, it's there if you want to see it.
At this stage I won't, because I'm not going to crime anything or anything like that.
Right, I just thought I'd tell you because, you know what I mean, it's happened before with me, and then, you know what I mean, yeah, that's, it's basically an ongoing problem where somebody's following me, and it's just ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. But I've got to tell you, but what I did do is record the history, record everything that there was to recording the settings. In other words, basically every website that I went on, I've basically got on my hard drive in my bag. So all that's there if you want to see that. Alright. So they can just keep viewing. They can just keep using.
I don't know anything about that. Like I said, it's if you're reporting it into them, they're not. At this stage,
I kind of sort of get the impression that it was being used as some kind of legal leverage. I don't know. My instinct is telling me. I don't know. That it was used, because otherwise, I don't think it's just a normal crook and criminal. It's definitely organised. Definitely organised.
They may know about it.
Yeah. Well, what's the same old story? When does it start and when does it end in a crime? In other words, when does it begin and when does it end? I mean, if it's legal for somebody to do that, to actually, well, it's not legal, is it?
But what I'm saying is, responsibility has to lie with if they're not willing to do something, it's going to be hard for us to
Well, the thing is, I was going to get him on camera. I was going to get my video camera, and he went out. He left the terminal. He went out, and then he came back in. I thought, Christ, this is my second opportunity. And when, just as I was about to do it again, he went out again. But the real red flag moment is that when he came back, he went straight on Terminal 7 without paying for it and without asking the internet cafe owner. That's down to them. But if you obviously use your own instinct there.
Yeah, now I understand.
How's he got on?
It's like your thing.
Yeah. How's he got on Terminal 7 without paying, without anything? And then who was the individual that came back in and started faffing with him? Unbelievable. Well, basically, you know where I live. If there's any information, please contact me. I've got the forensics in my bag. Alright then, thanks a lot.
Okay, welcome to another evidence recording session. I would like to bring the log's attention to Coventry today I was in. This is the 8th of November, is it? 8th of November 2016 on election night of the 4 months. I don't really know how to explain this. In fact, I'm going to explain it as simple as I can. Basically, I went to Coventry today to download my YouTube clips. The reason I went to Coventry, ladies and gentlemen, is that the library in Birmingham, the library in Wolverhampton, do not allow you to download YouTube clips. Basically, their security system says that you're not allowed to download YouTube clips. So if I recall correctly, for this internet cafe I used in 2015, of where I was hacked then. Now it seems to be since then they've updated their systems, where they've used this software that when you sign off it erases everything. I've got a funny feeling, ladies and gentlemen, that West Midlands Police have already investigated this internet cafe owner in 2015 and advised that that software be put on the system. So I think that's something the Metropolitan Police and the IPCC are going to have to look into, because I think that that's what has happened. They somehow, someway knew I was going there again today, because that's the only place where you can download the YouTube clips. Now, the YouTube clips, there was 4 pages, that's page 52, 51, 50 and 49, were downloaded today, so that's quite a few videos, and they were put onto my new hard drive, which is this Seagate here. So they were put onto there, as well as a recording of the websites that I went onto, which was YouTube and watching music videos and so forward. And that was put onto there through screencast, and also 3 snapshots of a hacker sitting next to me picking up my network. Now you're thinking and saying to yourself, well, how has he done that? Well, they've been doing that since day one, every time that I've been using internet networks. Now on my system in the settings it said PC10 for the network. In other words, it was under networks PC10. So that's not Windows 10, that's PC10 my network was being operated from. Now the individual beside me, as I told the officer today in Coventry, he was chatting to somebody on, it looked like MSN or something, and I knew straight away that he was hacking me because of this. And the only reason that I started looking at his screen is because it said PC10, and he was in the booth PC10. Okay, so the log needs to understand that. He was in the log PC10, so I looked over and I knew that he was commandeering my network somehow, some way. And he was chatting to somebody called Amy, and he was going on about work at Tesco or something stupid or daft like that. But like I said, that's got nothing to do with me. The only reason I looked over to that is because under my settings, under the network, it said PC10, and he was to the right of me. He was sitting to the right of me. So what he did is, it was quite strange actually. I took 3 snapshots onto the computer and I transferred them to my hard drive. He got up, it was like almost of a sudden, got up, left. I went to get my video camera out to actually get him, but I didn't get him in time. He actually came back, bypassed the cafe owner, bypassed everybody and everything, and went and sat down on Terminal 7, which is the one opposite me. Now normally they need to put you onto a certain computer, you need to pay for it. It was almost like it was organised and set up, and this is something the Metropolitan Police need to urgently look into, because what's happened is all the files, in other words the YouTube clips at page 50, 49, 52, 51, 50 and 49 were all downloaded. Yeah, fine, it was downloaded through a computer, through a public computer. It wasn't put on the desktop. In other words, the downloads that went onto the computer, let me give you an example. This is a new hard drive, by the way, that I've got. I'm going to be doing a video of this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see there, oh no, you can't see it. Now, as you can see there, when you download a video off the internet, it goes straight in to your downloads. In other words, it ends up there. So it doesn't go anywhere else, doesn't go onto the desktop, doesn't go anywhere unless you put it into another part of the drive, like the desktop or videos or pictures. Now, today there's like I say, there was 4 pages of YouTube videos plus a screencast-o-matic screen record of every website that I went on and so forth, because sometimes I have to do this just in case. And I was right again, only this time my videos that have been put into there have actually been stolen. They've been stolen. Now, what you got to remember, this is a public computer. So as the files come into here, yeah, if they stay on here, right, that becomes your intellectual property. Yes, I am using your computer, but they're my files downloaded from my account. So technically, if the files are removed, not deleted, and you know, and the police will tell you this, not deleted, and the files themselves are dragged, in other words, let me give you an example. So if I right click that, and I go to put it in there, it gives me an option, move here. Okay, so I'll move it here for an example, and there's your file. In other words, it's gone off the desktop and into somewhere, another part of the drive, if you specifically do it that way. Okay, so the files that were in the downloads today in the public computer were right clicked and moved over to this hard drive. In other words, this was open, and just as I did there, they were released and put in there. Now, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, they ain't there. So that's what we're talking, 4 pages worth